4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome everyone and all.
It's time. Your favorite host.
24/7. With all your favorite music for you.
This style is hot. Stay tuned.
The best radio.
News on your number one station.
Weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station. Online, digital, and on your smartphone. The radio is hot. The music is hot.
What is that?
Na woga ko we na mi akpo. Bugbaje to dream ikpo. Your vote the hop na kokoko. O tweet on hand you na to. You want see more dreams no be talk. You get 50 acres for Hong Kong. Nicki Minaj type with the chalk. I love pocket make it talk. Otele wea. One a chance.
Yeah, we don't want trouble. 3 minutes after 3.
One a chance.
Chief one there, Otelewea.
Otelewea. One a chance. Dog ya, Otelewea.
Peace FM.
Najofia, Olate ya.
Entertainment review, Mamunina Kwaba.
Otelewea. You go feed. You go feed. Otelewea. You go feed. Person we get no they talk much. Billionaires know they ask how much.
Sir?
Grace touch you for keep go. Poverty do bada do click go. Na kwa janyi biya you for thank God. Your broke friend fit and your landlord. Na 1 2 2 kowe na mi akpo. Billionaires vodka play na mi akpo.
Otelewea.
One a chance.
You go feed.
Fofovi, Hotelewea. Who want a jam?
Peace FM.
Apoto, Hotelewea. Who want a jam? Dogia, Hotelewea.
Studio no I'm say we MCI Boatanasi Tilia Nipa
That's a fall again.
And Kojo Kane
Hotelewea. Local cats. When you're my body,
go fit do.
You want see more dreams, no be talk. You get 50 acres from.
Yeah, Tanasi Baby Din, come on, Anthony Entertainment and come on.
I love podcast, make it talk.
And more. Some social issues as well.
One a charm. Fofovi, Hotelewea. One a charm.
Non, bien samba pensement baye noum Yegosu Entertainment Review. Accra, Ghana. Ye cheche munyina so akwaba ebejumedie so.
Dream of it and antio, Kadofosu. Frisadio, Nipeko, Bianivasimo. And once one ojo, mi bakwajo. Timimbe be a bonito, Tati Lumbe. Timbe be a bonito, Kadofosu. Intimini upredi Adimini upredi Indiana. What you mean I'm working so? And now see me ding daddy. What did he is out? I can't come panka masesa. And so Onieka unsaid Niponya me shorana here. Niponya me shorano. As nobody should have been city at town for me to miss a ain't me say don't me see wow. Unyaminti me say don't my brother mo. Unyamini high me say do. Nyaminti me say don't my brother mo. Unyamini high hurry someday I love that you look see. And that you look see on Seda, that you look see on Seda. Peace FM. Oh, don't mean that you say yeah. Cool. Dear so be don't be a you qua. Chow yum Usukrana mi oh. Cool. Adim diom baby ani am na metisu na mi chip na mi di see me new pretty Ontoma kwa manya intiana Odi na mwafiem sao And now see me ding daddy Wani di yasiza Ega ukwa mpanka ya sisa Enzo onieka unse Odenya mi ashran sodi Mini no dodoi Mini monse wado die tamfu biya To me say, oh, 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 ain't you? Me say, don't me see wow. Unyaminti, me say, don't my brother, mo. Unyamini high, me say, don't, me say, don't. Nyaminti, me say, don't my brother, mo. Unyamini high, FM.
Hurry, someday I'll do it. That you look see, say that someday I'll do it.
And that you look see, say that, say that. And that you look see, say that.
Okay, young Quenum.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your number one station.
Weekend, it's the weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your
Janko, no me saba pansme du. Ma membra studio ha say na yen hye nkomo na say. And every nkomo no ne de hye ase FI Grammys. There's a particular trend bia. Ya observe ye pese ye di hu nkomo ne hwe kwan a be fashion na as art and entertainment for na ebasa enyom to for abaso body ai friend Grammy yeah koso wa bruchire United States of America Ghana for eno nso no ye hu ebon wo mu ye nso yetimi pre na se yenya ye nomination a ye betimi yenya award bi yanyom to for e de ben pa ne trend a koso ampese ye hwani edi hu komo no Grammy si wo mo sha ase o ma ye be nia no bem say edusia enso next year nyom be year I think say the 67th one na enfie dodo ya wo mo yes a wo si ana basobodie Ghana ni bia nyumtuni bia shedanji Grammys ni bi pen nominations ni de yenya bi yenya nominations ni bia kama make say kra no ne be ba so February afifufure besimu no 2025 no eno Ghana nyumtofo na me fan say nyuntuni Rocky da woni ginemu bi eno nso Kill Beats no ne omo maka na beyin ni ade wo nyina nso nya nominations ni bi a chese ye bo ma baso wo honom sei but ni aba be yenkomodie pa wie di aman ne se enkomo no nya hye Grammys asini edia 50 time em say Rocky da win enya nominations no de bia ye di nkomo a na fa Grammys ho a ye say ene ye nkone enkobusa Rocky da win e kwan ofa so na wonya eye nominations no ene mumye enkobusa Rocky da win ene mumye ntwin ben Rocky da win ene mumye mbombe ye nko Rocky da win ho so asembisa ne say Grammys no is it the case say yanti ase ne say obenya Grammys a ti say Rocky da win na se nyumtuni bi benya Grammys a ti se Rocky da wuni ana ezese yan kasa na yanti eye abasobodie na se yie ene kwan a ye fa so eye niam e wo man mi hanum sei because Grammys no as an award scheme no has 8 rules e kwan ne hihye ya e da ho kwan a empo no nyumtuni obefa so bia benya nominations Udi wonyom de beko na wo ma consider na se otie ye na se bia nominations no unya bia na yetumi abo abaso but you just nhihye ni nyina to ye bu eni aguso it is as if say Grammys ni guidelines bia sa pepepe ethode bia me ka kira manfo hanum say well so kwa visa obi osi wan kwa visa ko ya bounce me see ya bounce wa visa no nya say bia but omtimi kan sem bebre o hwe me nima no de amfa de no person de be mami well did you follow the guidelines ni share no cry e fa ho say nyama na say odisu na bia betimi am onya no odisu ana wa na wo kan wa asem say okay well mi di bibia so empre bebre no akwa me say ye de ho kwa akosha ade bi mukura say ye bebo modian na ye sua ade no hu sokiwa ade na hu nhyehyɛ nie no as Ghana for empre bebre ye nya abotre ye nya bre ye nya adagye na ye nsua ye hu nhihye no eniama ewo ho akade a sese yepe niama sese yeye enti sisi a no komo ni nyina ba Grammys ni ejai. It is as if said there's no even criteria definition. Ye mu bi kra ye din komo no, we don't even know the criteria definition. When a bano category e bi ebetimi edi ehwa shebu ti say bia global music performance, African music performance, and reggae music performance, and the other categories no definitions no. Maybe anyam to phone, but the crown so ye din komo no. Do we know these things? Because you behind komo no na kwa say okay, when ye mommy enko Rocky da huni we, and your mommy enko Rocky da huni we. Inti say obinya, is it the same? Is it because we are Grammys now? Because I'm asking myself, okay. Inti anyom to phone na obinya Ghana omaji VDMS ni ade TGMS ni ka ho. When it comes to that conversation, we don't ye nini say okay, eni amumi enko hu sa akode esan say bi ono no waji ade na to aso sa eni amumi enko hu Stone Boy because ono waji abasubode ani bi. But when it comes to Grammys, it is as if say Grammys no any guidelines. Any she bia. Kojo, the microphone mama background no. It is as if say ye need she bia. Is it the case say yan kasana yentia say because any American say as on mine any Ghana for say is here niama. Obi kwa akoya ade no kro kwa akoye no. So benya botre no asua eho akade ne nsese no. Onsua entimi ka say ya no. Yasi Roman father wako say ni nkrata wo de koye ya banso no ya disqualify no because there are guidelines, there are rules, there's a criteria be down them say. But yan komodi nyina koye oni amom yan ko Rocky down ni hon where is it Rocky down ni na obema yenya awards na kojo.
Okay, yeah, bet ya atiefo. Yeah, question odema say Rocky never yenya award na say no. Many ni say be obi dwen say be a Rocky. The fear fight so called record channel. Na what ubenya award no name mum no. I think say the omo patch ne say obi ono no wanya bida no. Say na obo rules and regulations, so guidelines. Even cry at the entry point how I be submit oniema no. We are format say all the Sunday requirement length. Sa niema ni na no wetimi I go through start stage now. Why successful with it. And it say kwani ho ne ya ebia at the entry point no kra no betimi a kire so okay onyom no submit in this format ebia ye check it line we say ha na the ha size ebia the be show bia no betimi a guide you through that stage now onkoye errors bia perfectly was cited with Roman father dia wakwa yayi
enti Rocky da win onu so no ohwan no question fi ni je
o say
onu sue fi
okay so no before you have to become an academy member onu why academy member for so many times anything you say or yes submitting obetimi anya obi a obe guide no enye wrong even school kra o apply for university near that no forms no say onye two you conversant with it obetimi afọ obi ono a waye bi da no a guide o say na be ya onye petty errors be and is say o twa be na I think say some of this information no ade obetimi aye ade abo because ono waye no not once waye ni several year wanya admission no as to say bia yensua rules and regulations even with our local awards here no recently na man for even most of the artists no omo pe entiase wo how category definitions and any maniema obi o lose out on a nomination and ask we nyampo a utimi say na nkoma wodi no it is nothing related to award nankasa ni rules and regulations or the ato yes offer na uchirechire mu a wa chirechire mu kra no ho ntiase no ebe anything enu nti obi opese onya Grammy ade bia no we go back and forth na obi suggest say yenko Rocky da hu ni ho a enye so no ye the key say ye kwa ye be wini na emom experience there obetimi a share any ideas on how you can do it and do it. Ebia na wo na nye enyom a wo de kon na ebia any fit for the platform. But there be a petty entry mistakes be na be a woye, which obetimi a guide or. But as to say, you need kotom near consider we need the meaning is or no war any authority be our so. And I think say ya train beno and as you train meno any be our share and say information now or share no. It is not the one we need there. A honey the minimum how we be a Ghana for you to phone be a train beno in that order. But so Bibeka say, oh, we can get closer to or no for the first phase, that is getting the nomination. And no dear meet me I say or be what's our ideas no on how to even earn a nomination. So I'll go through ni na say I'm fat near ya Grammy if one consider the material worthy enough for a nomination, that is fine. But I want to say we are doing some petty errors to be a no am I into me any nomination now in that aspect there. But I never rocky na be a kohuna obenya because Google obenya details to be a obet ultimate guide be how to earn a Grammy nomination obenya and semi but at times information there online no apply na a different kakra and you say obi onu adi kan anya bia wa komunti ase no oben no I think so betimi a guide on one or two issues.
Okay, so me nyi bi nsu fitili honum say tili bremu na imbisa asemia dabodi ayedi hunkomo about now the conversation is all about Mumiantwimen Rocky Dawuni.
Okay. I think some many could okay a dream on one side, but another side so you say no cray, yes, your Crawford no to the beer. So benya a mirapan esua dear no I am mistaken who how bet me are fixing the errors no. I know see one thing because you were saying na MOG music. So or you're part of the is it the recording academy until we see our nyame adom nyame bie na MOG kwa apply on why a mistake. Enti wo na wo gina mu bi na sebe unim ne ekọ ema for even to qualify for the first stage to the next one no crown unim wo gina mu bio so ultimately a very glaring mistake sebe ya kwa na yeti we haven't been part of that process ne crampo.
But why we now operating on the assumption say wo mo a obi akwa fail form no mistake because now from kujo kan ya also ni adwen me hu ni say what ni susu ya ni say okay as if say people are not getting say a nomination because a man for the obenya from so
no me pa say people a man for mo kase entwin ben rocky no o share the process now from entry to nomination on wa qualify on that aspect severally. It will trebe no obetimi a kire o bi na say bi entry errors na wo ya obetimi a correct.
And so that's why I'm saying you have repeated the same thing that you are operating under the assumption say errors in function na ma.
No nya assumption I know who this is so assumption. Na some me ka say ye nya no because of entry errors. But the question is as to say
because of the
entry ben no who be say when you say ono no be me ye nya na. First question I was say ono no be ma ye nya ye win Grammy and I'm say there be enye ono but enema bi say mu de obetimi ama ideas wo.
Yes, maybe na me simi ne kojo ken ya adwene say I mean follow who no road obi a bi da enti wo ko bi sa na enya problem but then Rocky Dawuni so ne baby say be anwuma or the coin no maybe wo there no a different maybe wo there no you might require a different process than on no and as a specific criteria bia because mind you for aside the global which is the one on why nominating no me sure pass Ghana for mostly no will be looking to be part of the best African performance what you say and you know, then you have to try and go through the process know the mistakes are where you see who are connected now can I really agree because I make no nipa na why part of the voting academy ni crampo mistakes which means say or no this no onya butre ensua ya me sure say oh say na kana oh I have asked this person I have done this but as to what if it pertains to who then I was submitting no ebia was submitted for reggae or submitted for best African performance it might not be the same for global now we are nominating a for no so I believe say if you ask him it is not wrong to ask him but on our own and our whole artists with team, especially with the team, and I think this is where the conversation even diverse kakra. We are thinking, say, probably even Rocky that won in a war sign, akumen to say, oh, me, and say, as a creative, no, it be a sound to be, oh, yeah, no, pay baby or submit for no afa. And to who say, okay, me, and we say, yeah, bet me afa. But as to the process of even applying now, because entry error on the crown, it could even be saying, our team of experts, almost all the way, yeah. They handle that process for him because me sure say if it's about teaching somebody by now another Ghanaian would have passed through the thing because me sure say artist Bia from Ghana hasn't approached Rocky Dawuni. I'm a Rocky Dawuni I said that in a book say I want to be the only one to make sure what you say. I am sure person they've approached him, but I believe say if there's anything that he can actually teach you on the sound that are not perfectly in his own skill as a creative no. But as to the process of how you apply for it, as or no, they're now applying. I mean, for the category he applied for, no, I think you have to learn it on your own. And now, if possible, they are a team of experts and they handle these things. Send your boy has the way the visa application are kind. There are people try. But when you go to tell them, they also do it now for because they even run a guidance so they can choose that men for say. So if you are not ready to learn it yourself and know the guidelines, pay the expert to handle it for you, basically. Okay, so
so some of these artists are more international labels so near the international label you can't even put these things together. Then you are sitting here saying say be okay tisem koko hu Rocky Dawuni ansa na wetimi aboa me ana
mebawo and Americano at this point as we sit here we really don't know why some of your crowd no password we really don't know when you say if I don't know say be some more apply they give them feedback as to why they didn't qualify and then maybe the feedback would tell them if not I don't think they even know why they are not qualifying. And as it stands now, I say you are trying to get all the help you can get, but as to why you are not qualified, I don't think they even do.
Yeah, I mean you.
I don't think Rocky Dawuni can help you qualify as well, because I say visa me working so be will help visa connection man. And I just said near. Only counselor no what them one never connection on my album. Apart from that, hold on. Apart from that, most of these visa application people cry no more. Yeah, catch us 100% guarantee because I visa connection man. No normal visa. What am I saying? I feel like yes, Rocky Dawuni consistently. I think so. Almost for the past few years, Grammy be a piano. Our nomination room. I don't think said there is any special thing about it. Unsa Ghana for Ankasa Brako Sisaya de na we huna I just say upe obi oni mobi. Didi yetima baby aye de ko ho. Ade na criteria wo ho. Nye wasa we ya qualify wo ho. Everything is there. And I send you broni na ade if you go according to the aye na sa wo qualify aye be foul. You don't need anybody to hold your hand and say bra main chop because Yankasaya wa for Rocky Dawuni ya nominating so we need be that. So it's not what you have to do is that they are criteria and niema or higher chose obey A B C D say. I don't think say any artist our born who modding wuni majuma wo ye baby I will corner person who apply for sa you can say abasobody na you will not sit to study like na won't see asie ye send e be ya wo application awo ye na enkofeli because if we are artists na say wo ka chem say wo pe Grammy na say even common applying for the thing you make a mistake then say won't serious about it. You are not being serious about it because you're expecting somebody to I can tell you send na wo can which I agree with you a little bit and they say ebia rock in the crampo the process of application enye onumpo no ye. He has a team that does that for him. And he has an artist, say wuji di say upe Grammy. And I juma wo ye no Grammy ni be boa ama wako wenima. You have to sit down and study the criteria and whatever it involves for you to get qualified. Now I apply. Enye de bia ni yenko hu Rocky Dawuni on to me mo she, on to me nya she ma. Then obey ma. I mean, come on. I think say the man has gotten nominations. Yes, we will celebrate him for that. But pressure ni epesi ade to no so na yenko hu no na ye ni na yenko hu no non train the oy anyway. On to me mo.
Sound ana.
I wonder how would he help you? What is he going to do for
the
you?
The reputation of it, could probably be said the sound now it's me qualify for the first time. We say okay, we're in a sebi it works. What's the other thing? Even the rice now. Listen to those sounds.
It has a specific.
A specific sound. And I'm which
I believe says that sound will be specified in that
category
criteria for that category now. Person will apply. So who now won't say Rocky that won't then obey.
Yeah, well, person presenter. No, because the kohua kwesi awajia. Ade say ukohua kwesi awajia. Unti ukwa unya a thing or two from adwuma na person. You get something. Not necessarily say or but you know become like kwesi awajia, but clearly he can tell you a thing or a two.
Examples now. Examples now. Me call Rocky Dawuni ho na me say me up and coming reggae artist.
Oh, person file for Grammy.
No, Grammy na you can say obi business o.
Na say you can still acquire information outside.
Mentorship.
It's not about mentorship.
It is. Me ba bra kwesi wa me
say
I
Ghanaian
want to be a
musician. Me a Ghanaian musician. Me person me file for Grammys.
But can't be so many because one is mentorship. I mean,
no, me say. Me person me file for Grammy, right? You will Ghana Nibia, why any nomination. That's a me approaching now. There's nothing wrong with it.
No, there's nothing
definitely
wrong with it. When you are approaching,
but it's not say a guarantee say
my interview Rocky Dawuni paying. Menene Kasami Busan about this Grammy thing. Then he's told me that there's a criteria and blah 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 there, so you have to follow. That is all he can tell you. He cannot, like I don't know, he cannot.
So
to me,
and of course, sir, that is what he's been saying.
Yes.
The criteria, no one say guidelines, no one say. She no one say. Apart from that magic Ben, if he's a magic Ben.
No, there's no magic. There's no magic. As to say, na say obetimi ayo say criteria nini, right? But say or say criteria nini.
Criteria which even including lobbying. Criteria. They even tell you lobbying. BB. I mean, if I go through, I'll try and even go through.
Say Ghana, you be any no back catcher.
No, but I'm. Which one?
Me say be any no back. Say be or can't. Basic. We are.
No, why not catch? I'm saying it's a Grammys for Nankasa the BBR to website.
And they say, oh, about Crawford apply for.
Oh, come on. You think so? You won't say
underhand dealings. Answer for apply. Yeah, the local. I see the train who they be.
I had to say Guinness.
So you now you are calling CCR about credibility of awards. No, because
I'm not saying that.
But then I'll can.
Me say
because me see guidelines no e wo hono a
egu oni obi atwena pass na nya pe me ko twena exams ni obi a watwena pass na nya pe afa na ko twena obi atwena obi pass mo nya pe
you see Ghana for enti na me ngeti
mindset yeah o say o ko ni nchen na obekire obi bi eno na me pa akire
ana ono akra refer you to the guidelines and the criteria.
No say no dey bonten so nkomo.
Two person said he has an inside
way of maneuvering to. They are making experience. My friend, say Ghana, yet piece here. Oh, inside, system no more animal. Maybe I'll be fro say I'm be some by interview or Peace FM. Now or by identity no fro. Or person man guidelines. I no say about one thing bebre now perception about how to come here. But I'll be so draw near to you say I'm be some ba enye pet. Such situation in your pet.
So what you've said, Peace FM for guidelines for one thing, that's how you can be on entertainment review.
So as part of guidelines in evening, and but when you Peace FM entertainment review, as part of guidelines, no, almost be for your consideration, FYC policies. And sa FYC policies no. Oh, me yes mba kan ade se ade ne dwane akọ. Je from pacho minya botre kakra ma me. Okay, so this is it. For your pacho my microphone here live so kasa. Why FYC? That is for your consideration. Type events, screenings, advertisement, and formal communications are not prohibited outside of the Recording Academy. The numbers specific to an official awards category, filled and on balloting entry list, and the final list are proprietary information belonging to the Recording Academy. Such information may not be used, disclosed, published, or otherwise distributed in connection with any event, advertisement, or for any other purposes. This is also part of the criteria. Over Faswa, ABA, so I consider for awards na nominations ni ade akwa be fa so abaye no wo mo kire ni nyina even kwa say o fa so abohu de wuro kwa be fa so abaye artwork copies abetimi a share links website ni nyina wo honom say so I don't know
what you just read. I agree with Kojo King. You okay, no some manti bia like me kan
yanti Ghana yanti hana ayi
be ye brofo so
TGMA and ano your friend ayi Robert Clark no say they have some technical operation need explanations be at that level you can read it with English but say technical understanding I don't know we better say we can say it so definitely no obi or no what scheme is or experience or trebena you get a thing or two but any idea and say or no bema you really Grammy. But information be there, obey me the ama. I know there, or no son of person or the man or the bemau. Based on how office
say interviews her Rocky call need sa question where you busano how does he do it for the Grammy now person just information or they might all with
obey me ama
Obusa asemiano because what can asemiya what can asemiya no obusa direct
person withhold information Livia na no
I said me
but you can say go and read the criteria ask whether you understand
yeah go school kro bitimi konya site bi osu ade okra obusa no fem and to say dey normal but as to say obetia
but just say I dissociate myself
yeah me colleague no akonya website bi of information o kwa ne so chare na he na yo obeka say there bi enye ne papa dey and so fem etano dey o trebe I'm sure bibi obetimi a share but the person you clarify they say enye say ono na ye kwa obetimi ade enya but ono so was certain information obetimi dey abo because we system no match
me da say well yemfa no face ya na say Grammys in common no kakra ne echefo ye die gu akwemu e dia mamu entertainment review art ne entertainment in common na ye di ewie e wo Peace 1043 FM
Yenti
Any tata kakra na say makasma edionu na no 9 abo entertainment review sunu aso gwe.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your number one station.
It's the weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station. Digital and on your smartphone. Your radio is
Okay, all right. So, to ask you a question, radio presenter. I a friend no Roman father. Ni nyina na say Ghana battle ya komo ya brunya boso me ni de toso ansun amanyoko GFP ekua donko na no da no mami atoa na nan mo ansie do watoa na nan mo ansie do amenka no ho na ne running mate radio presenter friend Roman father Tiabeto jase mami ato na nan mo nsedo no na eso mo pena name sini se ni Ghana ye mra no eni abato emra no nhihye no tie no party no e kan ho wo mo de o nkrata e de ko dan Electoral Commission se wo mo pese wo gina ekwadonko anam Electoral Commission eje nkrata no eye nhwehwemu se wose fata so timisi eye ekwadonko anemu ana ene Electoral Commission dia ba beto abonten se wo mo hwehwe ni nkrata mu no enya ade a wo mo gini tum as a presidential candidate for Amanyuko GFP enti o ma disqualify no Electoral Commission cheche mu kwan o mo fa so o mo disqualify no yentie ye ba ni ato aso with adwinche
and Regulation 13.4 of CI 127, the Commission wrote to the Ghana Freedom Party and provided them a period of 10 days within which to file a new candidate. Article 50 of the 4 of the 1992 Constitution reads, where at the close of nominations, but before the election, one of the candidates dies, a further period of 10 days shall be allowed for nomination. In that respect, the Commission wrote to the Ghana Freedom Party and asked them to present a new candidate within 10 days. In fulfillment of that request, the Ghana Freedom Party presented Mr. Apiakubi, who was before then the vice presidential candidate to Madame Ekwe Adonko. The party presented him as the presidential candidate of the Ghana Freedom Party. He and the party went on to submit their nomination forms on the 5th of November, and our technical teams went to work immediately reviewing the nomination forms. At the end of the process, they detected a number of errors and some illegalities with the form. The candidate's attention was drawn to these errors, and the party was provided an opportunity to correct them. They did that. In the view of the Commission, it was not in our bosom to provide the political party the opportunity to correct some of the illegalities that we found on the form. In that respect, the party did not draw their attention to it because the Commission does not feel that it is in its bosom to allow any political party to correct illegalities with the form. The Commission, therefore, as at yesterday, wrote to the party and to the candidate disqualifying him from contesting the 2024 presidential election.
Madam Jean Menson out is Wakasa Honum say chairperson for Electoral Commission. kwanya ana the Crontia woma disqualify the presidential candidate tank wo ba begini mama GFP in the person of Apiakubi Ura Apiakubi dodo na anim ne friend Roman father ye radio presenter enu ntina nkomoy ye DB Electoral Commission senior na Ghana wo chechire mu Ghana mra na echire no constitution no ma ho kwan se obi free musa aka America krane ba beto aba no nipa ko no free mu a ye ma a further 10 days ye de na edu e de ka ho entina se wo mko no mko yi obi obesi ekwadonko anemu Apiakubi di ne nkrata de koe na omo hwe nkrata no illegalities bi wom illegalities na enye wo mu Electoral Commission o mema kwan na o metimi akorete sa illegalities no enti wo megina sa illegalities na o mu hu nkrata no o ma disqualify Apiakubi tili woman father disqualified.
I was banking on irregularities in TNT. Basana illegalities. I know no dear. Well, all the same, me one day I'm not too surprised. Not for the illegalities part, but I wasn't surprised because as I said previously, I don't see Ghana Freedom Party moving on past Ekadonko. We put them in 5 years. And to where I say I am not sure say the party will come back again because at least when we know if there is a group of people sebe na komuka party no ha enim say o muka party no ho mo tenyoma ase omonim say ne ekwam sure say they would have been able to assist the gentleman on the right documents and a photo kakra on what to do, but after the woman why be on
but that's something we say ABBO ekwadonko na yes onko school da no ono no uniforms my forms ni bibia akoyie na ene weja mo ha ni onko school no weja mo honum na se mo nko fill form
but when irregularity when illegality
you are not listening to what I'm saying.
No, I understand you, but it could be say because forms were legal whether onko school
or not. I'm saying that illegality no my no
you should have known
obi onko school no did not one committee say illegality.
Oh, the person now or submitting now, are you saying so only say illegal forms? Only he was hoping say ebe panwako. One more Ghana more football age illegal forms and best says na any correct. They know, they all know. Unless say I don't know. They all know, but they always use it to apply for things because they are hoping they can get through the system. That was what I was saying. I was hoping it would have been on the back of irregularities. Then I can have the conversation. If you don't go to create him, but this was somebody who had all the forms, but they were just illegal. What you say? Into only media now, they are no illegal. But that was what I was saying. If it was irregular, then we would have said, now how does somebody like Roman father, we said be uti radio soon unim form now obia onko square to me, they were all consistently to me pass it. And guess what? When Ekadonko was alive, because the late Ekadonko was alive, certain people were disqualified. And say we school they were disqualified, and Ekadonko was still a member and was going strong until Sebi Owo and then Sabefa and Okoye. And as for this particular one, I am shocked that somebody woke up for presidential candidates. You are okay to submit something that could constitute as illegal, and you thought that was you could go through with it.
Okay.
I don't know how he was thinking he will get away with this in the highest form of office in Ghana.
Yeah.
With the little experience and knowledge I may work, and you might be saying, when I am told to be I will say I appear as genuine, and near Mahu baby.
That's me. I don't know you to be like afraid woman.
No. I'm trying to say that.
Unless once, if it is, it borders on legality say be a fan office yes now we is idea but now canon
of course I cannot stand here and say on authority that this is it when I don't have evidence. This
is okay, this is what me feel because the way I see can't say no.
No, and that's what I'm trying to say. Mid-year.
Because I said no, I saw to me why crony. No, me because I mean till it can be because say nya buapa you are. One. This is not the first time GFE if omo call abatum.
Yeah.
Oma yes oma fill forms and
so they know the
ominim kwan fast we fill forms no. You be put two forms together. You understand? And obie no betimi aka chem say don't kwa won ko school no put two forms together. Nti no ni honum say no nti na bia yes am form so no. You committed that blunder by that illegality no. Nobody can convince me on that one. So I'm tempted to believe say bia buapayo because ade we ankasa no party no obia because ade no say ade no da ya t-shirt number 1 ya number 8 ya number this that
of course.
Okay,
there's so many things as the guy him say Equiadonco Freedom Party ni efi sa position now definitely we will be shifted but sure what you say. And in order to maintain that number now your campaign
and for now electoral commission so maintain bibia in fact almost say the Equiadonco di nenim kra be bad only say an say omo blacking no so what they've done is say unim na kotoma Equiadonco a
what say waba
ashegu but ebewo ballot no
so that means nobody is shifting.
No.
Okay, I think say Roman father was smart.
Then it means say Pocho does that mean say senka wa jeep for no arm for obi an kwa kan na ka betimi a shift kakra anaka still akahwe ensesa.
I don't know. Minimum say be a 5 they would have changed.
Because then it means say he has passed the criteria. Because really, Seka, my thing is that if Seka or more for be after 10 days, then I can say numbers shift are fine. Because at this process, BT time, they submitted their candidates, but at the end of the day, he was disqualified. So it is all maintained. It's it ought to be illegality.
No. I'm just saying, say I'm sure for cost. Maybe might be for public policy reasons say be a fine almost yes idea way to even save costs. You understand because remember see na the printing of the ballot papers. Now it means that they will proceed with the printing of the ballot papers. The reason why I must stop with it because then it means that if say almost they may have to print a new ballot paper because they may have to now do almost first and second one say they are not be maintained, but the rest of them no be so almost yes ballot which means that they will be shifting and all that,
right?
Which will also affect the printing. Normal printing but now it saves them cost and all that because almost the same.
And I said they were by
opportunity comes back once and you've got to attack the opportunity yeah money but then again the Ghana Freedom Party definitely has to be a certificate or whatever requirements our electoral commission here to get you to pass and be on the ballot because if you don't guess what, this is not the first time or second time. She's always been there, so they know the criteria very well. So I will be surprised that Yebeja, my Roman father, are caught and then we say some illegalities. I don't believe that.
Okay.
But I mean, it is what it is.
Deliberate. Say, I am from Shobina.
Of course. Opportunity comes back to us. Sometimes you got
a question where you. There's a reason I did reference at twice. Because when you say bisa question, so can you imagine applying for the highest office in Ghana and you take an illegal thing and you think they won't see to it?
Kojo, Mamincho, Kojo.
Oh, why, Pacho?
That's on one qualifying to Kojo then.
Kojo, Kojo.
Na, say ne appointment ne buy ne picture ne started circulating on it. Yeah, mammy, I don't call you the baby. Now, man, for we now face a joke. And I don't know how that thing happened. He appointed because you share other candidates now. You who na bia we am ensaso bia yeshia party near rally be near page panel. Minim say o kai how the appointment of Roman father no eba ya by minim so be kai obetimi aboa me because all of a sudden na who ya say fit picture no security war social media.
The interview be now Okoya only Okase delayed the only Roman father here. That was okay media after that interview na me who's a Roman father be advice.
Because I na man for be na fi so enye serious I say agro die kakra ye den ewo mu eno ti say na maami ye free mu na party ko e ni say maami gina mu no every now and then bia no they go through it me to aba no nti say we free wa send na obi aka no in terms of ebia wo file legal documents and I say we make sure say petty errors because asema from the east side nearby say illegalities na errors omo machine errors bi nso a ya committee so errors na niam ben na enye legal through the filing process ne bia amasa de we ya akwa because truly no party na yenim ne say party no de eyade omo go through every now and then ebia situation be say de ento omo da say at the point they be a ye de obi fufra ono no be di anim in case of ebia maame na wu no ebia na ehwo no ebetimi abase sa technicalities no ebi na ebiti because me kai said da no ye yina na ebusa say in that case ye yina na azumi say na beye ebeyi na nim free so period ben ansa ye nyanya mu nkyeremu so in a 10 days time na say almost submit obi so I want to be say ebi ehwo no na omanya entiase wo mu nyama om de be ko bad na mbusa say eba no illegalities na what are the things is it say be a Ghana and say or standing for president you have to be a Ghanaian by birth about 40 years so basic nyama na wa bonti na nyina nim no enema ben sa na contribute to the errors I think say ko ma yetimi nya e ho ntiase ana say Roman father eba na obema because esa party GFC for omo so mu di ma me yachi omo support no na nka omo nim say ene ya enkodin a wakon for all these years na nyame adom nyame to nsa frɛ no na say omo toaso ye bibi hye na no nyama ayese wama Ghana Freedom party for so ati day for no omo nsa sifam so omo ntimi anhwɛ akire mama ame no so ne legacy na wode watwa to no eno so betimi ayede akɔ anim so me I always say Roman father eba no aba be nchichi mu ama de na o ma anye ne which means say ade no so de bi e ka senkrofo ho a omo betimi a kire mu the right way it say ade senkom person mo ye pa me gide say kom betu ho anam abusa I think say even crowd tre ben easy no na obusa mu yie so process no ne say kwan ben ye be fa so ye be feel document niam ben na ye requirement here ye betimi go through anka omo betimi a da kire say last minute na ya disqualify because of errors ena illegalities ni dey no dey omadi eye maame hwambo pa ene Roman father ne nkofo omadi ye maame eye akuadonko omadi ni hwambo ene party workers ni executives ni nyina no modi ni hwambo modi na menye sure say ba bi obi na ne beje saade ya akoso.
Okay, so now bisa no mamen kan we infama na intimi mbye and it says just reading says there were some illegalities on the forms. The requirement is that there should be 2 registered voters from each district endorsing the nomination form of a presidential candidate. In this instance, when the commission examined Philip Apiakubi's nomination forms, there were illegalities as he used names and details of registered voters in different districts to represent other districts. He used names and details of registered voters in different districts to represent other districts. Based on that, the commission decided to disqualify Apiakubi Philip of the GAP from partaking in the in the 2024 presidential election. So the requirement, as in Shisheno Tianumrana say, you should use 2 registered voters from each district who have to endorse your nomination form as the presidential candidate. But you sue candidate from different districts. And for this, they say it's an illegality.
What we say, and you come back to Yankomo be an edi kind of. What we say, our Presidential Election Act 1992, online. Ubetimi akumu akokin kanya hu niema ehia, but
how difficult is this one? So this
but
what's the crowd? Maybe our person can crowd. Yeah, I know now. Oh, minimum open crowd the Rocky that when you are saying something baby. No. You just say I come back to Yankomo and Ayedi. And you're rocking down when you are saying Mama, is that what?
No, why you must have not to it?
Is that not what you're saying?
Yes, I will bring you with tell.
Is that not what you're saying?
The person can say, where ho? Me to me can say be on one uncle can who know. Obi will cry, I can't about to
now wait, how difficult is it to understand?
No, but wait.
No, I am saying Mubisao. When just here, how difficult is it to understand this? You should use district men feel it, men fa
no,
from one
say
district.
What can no pay. That statement, I know pen no can say.
I almost say some of them they allow a be on moment to be boom and go so, but this particular one to be boom.
Exactly.
Hey, but same way more remo. Enti one more omuye ma ekwadon koma ekwadon ko etimi qualified omo etimi enyo mo anyama Roman father had to get 2 different report forms.
They have been filling these forms and they know the requirements. Two voters from each district.
Yeah.
And Unfa from say district A and district B. Now this thing and you say we online, but they can't read that.
No, but say the back on the same level.
And this is something they can acquire or qualify and to me not the same. Well.
I'm kind of woman to ask.
Ukojo ankasa de. Just still out as you jina.
Oh, I am fat to home. I am fat to home.
No,
I am fat to home. So crown me I do say.
Yeah, baby.
They kind of dear. Yen obiano bit me at yes.
No, but that be a process and why yeah. Ama nipa na qualifying.
Omunye bi da. Omunye bro bi ewu ni e dey koda. Into what must say.
Wait,
yes.
Changer, they tell you that I'm a no good man. Yeah, they can imagine you how happy you would be in the arms of another man, and they tell you of the things that you and you know. They don't know what much you mean to me. FM. Beauty lies on the eyes of the beholder. Beauty lies on the eyes of the beholder. Beauty lies on the eyes.
And you know I love this one. Lucky Dube. Eyes of the Beholder.
You got legs like scrambled eggs. Yeah. And they tell me all the things you do when I'm lonely.
us. Roses we roar. Tamani Susana, and you will want to know new lyrics, no. As a more. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. Sana no near Sama Wamoka. Well, me and Kasa, Asemu, Kakrebi, any whom come Kakrebi, and sorry, Nianko. As I'm say, Ebano football moi. Yani a 30 years football age. Nipa nebia we di be say 25. Ubon say no matter so we di be 17 years. No me de no under 17. If he okwa na esi o okopra na bia esi ba be won nkoda edru bo say akwa we di 25 na bia ba be won nkoda edru. Enti etete sa asemi wo football mo a san komo no kokoso. But eba no art and entertainment mo a obati na esi o celebrities bi esi we di be 50. Ubon so me di 25. Hey. Na man for say well omonti ase na no si we di 20 every year bia we di 20 years. Every year, be out 20 years, by 10 years. We did 20 years, birthday, 20 years, no birthday, by 10 years. A man for Tiase. Enti, Sana and your football moon pet, and a sadi coso. Over art and entertainment, my celebrities in Sunsun Yebi. Enti, no ye were Hanum saying, almost saying him to me, sister, if you are 30 years. And you did 30 years birthday. Now, I am so known him crank at 30 years birthday party in crank one year. Oh, we see and home are two and sa friend and yonko for sister Fianum Tini wa friend yonko for my bama be shia. Eko we chairman for ejina social media so internet and so say sister Fia utrantro undi 30 years bia na obe say fie be say hin we di 26 and ye kikabo ma sa time na okaso we di be 26 no be fie be nsun die enti ye kikabo ma undi 30 years. Hey. Enti a man for so amon tiase. Sister Fiasi we di 30 years. Ono ena ode ne ho ena o si we di 30 years. Bagana fo binimu se ondi 30 years. So enya ba ko on content creators yi ba ko. Paco Rich. Yentie ni Paco Rich kafa ye sitefia. Say was si we di 30. Was you only 30 years. Paco Rich only 30 years. Yentie di ba. Ye beto aso ha.
Tiafo, what from DJ Paco Rich, aka Oh Bilai. But in that one woman I'm a wish my sister Fia happy birthday. Now you be send a few questions area boys will argue about it. 8th November 2024 when I celebrate two birthday there were 30 years, right?
Oh Bilai.
Yeah, but 7 years ago on Delay Show, and I carried with 26 years.
Is this how you feel? 26 years.
Maybe 26.
Okay.
Yeah.
The month then.
November.
Why we no masamon? Inti Obaneden after 7 years, 2024, and what 30 years, 26 years, 7 years, or come on, now do the math. But anyway, your phone ponte, Wikipedia, so Ochada 7 January 1993, and which makes you 31 years. Why not the shower? Let's find out. And also, who age in Ankasa or 8th November 1994? Question mark down. Say, what we fear, what we Friday are. Then I think there is a mistake somewhere. Why don't watch for sister Abena? Because 8th November 1994 or a Tuesday. And see, boys are your pere your warron. Even so, your plans to get married to you. Why don't you come clean and tell us your age, my beautiful sister? Oh, Bilai. Okay, the musician age. What was my sister?
Peace FM. So that's Paco Rich, content creator, and I'll say yes. I see mom say my sister Fia. Okay, all right. I have to look for which one is your favorite song of Sister Fia?
Senya weda na yeno.
Senya weda na yeno.
Go enya misao. Na mitribe wo kakra.
Me ba ku le me dem. Are you ready? Uba worry me ana. Obra kwenso ye tinting.
Sisi awa mama confused. Why mama confused?
Kojo jumping umreni.
One me be kwana.
Kojo King, now what's where?
Oh, back of you say, Ankara Tao say,
we go party.
Corner, yellow CC day for corner.
Yeah, I think I'll go for corner because I also like corner and Kambabe boy near Tilikan, but I think I love corner.
Yeah,
I love corner.
Corner.
Ivan on the beat.
Sa. Oh. Sister Fia.
If I say I love you, don't be say you're a fool. Just be say I go laugh today plus you.
Peace FM.
Cause you give me joy anytime I day with you.
That's what it is.
Baby, more, baby, yeah. I can't wait to say yeah. Corner,
hey.
Yellow to see the corner. If you say you love me, I go make you spend some pounds and dollars.
Hey.
What then
if you say you love me, Charlie, make you send me some pounds and dollars. Oh. I want dollars.
If you say you love me, I'm gonna make you spend some pounds and dollars.
Hey, baby mo. Peace FM.
I swear I like your love, the high past drama.
Sa?
If you are gonna marry me, then you go bum like fuck.
Hey.
The first time I saw you, I never believed what I saw.
What?
It be like some angel on earth, see your face, oh my God.
And you're no correct.
Promise on my enemy, I go they love you until you go tired.
Love me.
Your mama, your papa, them go love the things I go do for my Maya. Money, your money, could you go they follow me, my baby, but they are now I'm my prayer. If you say you love me, I gonna make you spend some pounds and dollars. What they
Peace FM.
So baby, more, baby, yeah, I can't wait to see.
And sister Fia no, but yeah, a man for the be sister Fia almost say you should come clear, clean, everything. O age, you know. Utie seni apako rich. We see nya abotre. Wako Wikipedia so. Aka passport mu pe na bi obewura na wehu. Na je say asem no esi. Say Wikipedia dey say amanfo na di nsem no go so tell be on pako no betimi afon, obetimi a mistake. Enti anu po dey agitum. But I say we say ye wo 8 November. Maybe it's not 94. So maybe we should look at the year, that particular year. But only 30 years. Well, I mean, one out there who asks you the age up, you take it. But people also have rights. Once you put it out there, so they also asking you this question. Because sister, if you I'm sure when we started.
Yeah, mahu. Nah, hey, if you're young, very, very young. Tilly, what do you say?
Very, very young.
Yeah, nah. Package, so I don't know. Yes, sir. We FR home.
All be lie.
DJ Package. I say we FR home. Sister Fia no didn't feel big 30. Come. Feel now call, but say a man for so much to be consistent. Oh, say I did you how yeah. I saw making sure say the piano. Oh, carry on because 7 years ago, we were at the end of the YouTube. We never know any real figure on Kai. Go interviews on the Dawson.
Yeah,
I don't know any of my bit to say age. Any other identity. I say we are consistent.
And let's say this thing here, sir. Native on Tiasia. This is not about where you find home, no, I find home because no crescent. Why you interview the honorable and Fibe and soon?
Yeah.
Now say also with the 26.
Oh yes.
Now man for the count said now also with the 30.
Of course.
They will ask you questions.
I know they when you are about 20
yes.
said
I'm for people sir.
You want evidence be that baby.
Sure.
Because a bit more on one. I'm for doubt 8 but once on unkojina baby nko kan say Madi say ebe mathematics ne dey ne hu so an ordinary.
Yeah.
But once I already can akoka bi atu ba because esa omo saafo no say ye che nkola de ano mu ginam ye che mpanifo ade ano mu ginam enti ma ye hu ba bi awo na wo na mpanifo ajom de ano ansa ma gina nkola sa ode samansa yo say o musa but pako it was too much there we are ode evidence
o ye juma so say o ye juma say
that's odwa no hododo
odwa no say I mean just I'm so be born about so say why
actually raise that concern before pako
yeah but say no no dey no kekasi ani no we yeah abacha say sister Fia I say we you are no enye but I think they say near one Ghana card so no e no na dey adwuma because Wikipedia dey o kire mu a amanfo
and the go so
the go ntie ho no mistakes me ba but see near one Ghana card so no e no na esa Fia efa
enye no kwa near o ka kire ya no so da internet so say we the 26 no ya kekesi eni
say no dey fairly say no dey kan ka chere mu dey abonchen
so which means we dey intro twantro actually
abonchen kakra eno dey abonchen kakra
we dey intro because we twantro so we twantro
ebi obetimi aka say
na based on 6
ebi a delay ho na no fom ebi ana na no fom obetimi aka say bia age ni edibo bi etimi busa o impromptu na fi Uni awonka.
Mami Chili. Yeah.
Ni pate ho ahoto mu ahompe o. Ono akwaso asonyo abone bo. Now, you say we be so age, how old are you? And I say older ben 24th August. The account with the mina me account say metro say you me birthday me drive metro happy birthday we will have +1 and then your money fans are here. You don't have to put your but who there a man no be yes from kon asase me say was sign enyamre a celebrate 30 no. So what you say?
Yeah.
Oh, if you are not previous now can if you are when you're to her, this is the time I say I know me what that Jamie I have good health and usually you don't hear say obi celebrate 32 33 34 either the big O's what you say big 30 no big 40 big 50 to no how many years she has to wait to hit 40 I might as well revisit my past and I say revisit my past but all the same this pressure the honor of the man like honestly, you Ghana how because I think said the way I can't be about the media and content creators. Yeah, I think said the way we even handle issues. No, I can imagine a celebrity in the US like me. I'm imagining the way the shade room will post this thing about Sister Fia and how they will throw her. Like, and yeah, is yo because mind you, celebrities are people that lifestyle no. Honestly, we think
but you're supposed to be credible.
Yes, and American lifestyle no different. And you know now it makes us question what else you are lying about.
You're supposed to be credible.
Exactly.
I said, we will be at least you who say we didn't cry, or cannot cry. But yes, sir, not just I so well, you be our no credit for.
And this is something easily verifiable. Can you imagine? So now the question then becomes, what else are you lying about? Because we cannot verify it, you know. A part of you, but these things not make Ghana. You said you even had to defend why you have to bring it up, but this is a big deal for a celebrity. I work on platform back so I can as I say, oh yeah, me say yeah with this age now another time or celebrity with another number. No, it is something that it is big headline. What else is not credible about you? And you know when they know be na too much pressure, and sometimes I mean can't say when. I think that for most of them too, they feel like excessive pressure be about with age, like social media Ghana for no mu sebi o madwum no na o hu at 34 ye na worry te bia no o sha mistake or ye emre bi by putting her age out no ene me na me kai me san aboa ene bia I catch up onto her but the fact is you lied ain't you know it really makes us wonder what else you are lying about.
Okay. Yeah, boy. Microphone. Yes.
I don't know what it is, but me nim say na who said there is some grace and beauty in old age. I don't know. Of course.
Say
unyi show be to say Stephanie. Or what ne 60 is it 60s, right? Stephanie Benson.
Okay. Because Kate Henshaw.
No. Also one in 50s. Stephanie one in 60s. Look at how beautiful she's looking. I don't know why we yeah, this our pressure need 2 years so say yeah age so to please who and what? Like they make
someone because Abrewa.
Oh, Abrewa saying. And that's why I'm giving you examples of women that are old. Look at even Hollywood celebrities. You cry, baby.
Now, when you had him say now, my mom, you know more. Obi say Obi adi esu efu dream ni adi nyina wa Abrewa. Pacho baby me bo bi adi.
Edwene no ade wunyi nkura na wunya adwene yana.
Me ti say wunni hawante.
No okohu we he.
Me wanwa okoye de wona ya so ho lokohu.
Yanko.
I mean, I think said there's beauty in old age, ain't you know? You know the conversation you brought about now, and where they say when you're now that pressure no so no echi amount for me the be a mechanic say wish you be no catch or say into unya na da be na bera usubu san said da be no be why na TV as you onim da obe worry that I mean nobody has that information. So I don't see why you should allow yourself for people to pressure you to. I feel life can be very simple. Who are 35, who are 35, that it doesn't deduct anything from you. And Tishi, if you are one vessel, who are 40, who are 40. Oh, mommy.
If I never share young boy,
where's your young other young woman or for young boy?
Machine to me.
Now, I know they look at there are some Hollywood Wizkid and any baby mama. What's the age difference? Mommy, is the woman not older than Wizkid?
Wizkid, I won't pay. Woman also what if we maybe I feel about 1% in the age because baby to make excuses?
The person doesn't want you. What is age? It's me child. Just maybe 30. Now who are 30s? Muna me no wa. Now maybe 35. Like what difference does it make?
So tell me the truth and let me decide.
Yeah.
Tell me the truth.
Tell me the truth.
Tell me the truth.
But I think say at the end of the day, maybe assist a fear funny team maybe an refi. That's the word I want to. I don't know because for you to grant an interview and say you are 26 and years down the line you say you are 30.
And you know what? Not just any interview, delay
interview, which evidence will hold. So I just feel like they should know better, you know. They should know better.
I mean, too. Upon the way I'll bear microphone, meaning I can say we so.
And they say, Enciana, we are doing it. Enciana, Enti, Mechia, Apostle Steve K. Apostle Steve K. Badu, Golden Sensor Chapel. 24th fee almost year destined to win conference and until Ghana for any corner yanko sorry nyame na yampushi yanko paduma
me dey mo amuni menchia monko stream me nyom mame masida by Ede Japan and no pena me here wo mo
me pacho na me kai mo say up and running album no so no eda so is up and running to your best right so be a in streamy Stoneboy up and running. Thank you very much.
MCI aboa tili akua nipa Kojukin no mubua mi ewie Salamat Pinto Isabella Danso Peter Square.
Oh, give me reasons why I think it's best for you to
God willing, we're back again on Thursday. Join us if you can.
Every time you say goodbye, scars inside me don't show.
Ekwanso Brebro Jumedi Odi Ankan Kwame Ebo Abetrim no dia bre. Niami di Jumedi Ochiami Entertainment Review and more. Kwesi Abuaje. My name. I'm grateful as always. Without you couldn't have been a success. One time in Kebioma. Make call.